What is going on, everyone? I'm Shadell. Welcome back to Rap Talk. And today I want to talk about Drake coming out and now being on his tour. He's doing the Chicago leg of his tour here with 21 Savage. First off, the clips that we're seeing from this tour, yeah, I wish I got tickets. Wish I was a part of it. Looks like a great moment and a moment in history to be a part of the Drake concert and going to that experience. He's really showing out and making it a cool experience from the clips that are coming out from that show. Now, I want us to talk about specifically about Drake essentially quietly subbing Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover, because back in April, Donald Glover had an interview where he essentially told us that This Is America started out as a Drake diss.
Started as a Drake diss, to be honest. It's like I was like as like a funny way of like doing it, but then I was like, this shit sounds kind of hard though, So I was like, let me play with it. So we just had that for a long time.
Now, listening to this song, listening to the music video, or watching the music video, I can't pinpoint at what parts would be Drake disses. But with that being said, and knowing that little bit of information, Drake sat there, held it. This was like back in April, held that information. It was like, all right, I'm going to sit here and use this to take a shot essentially at Childish Gambino. So I'm going to play the clip that was at Drake's concert here. Alright, so after seeing that, come on now. And I get it. Drake to me is either one, a guy that's like super petty and childish, or someone that just loves competition, is going at whoever wants it. It's one of the two. I can't really pinpoint it. Because essentially, at the same show, he goes to then take shots at essentially Kendrick, we assume, where he's like, I can't sit here and take 5 years, because Kendrick took 5 years to drop an album. He's already allegedly coming out with a project that's coming also with the book, I think next week or very soon. So Drake's just like, hey, I think we got 2 or 3 albums last year, and he's just churning music out. We got another album this year, and it's nonstop work. Granted, some of those albums resonate with different people. Kendrick's more so on the quality tip, and you could also say the same thing with Childish Gambino and Donald Glover. Like, he has more of the quality. Like, there's some Drake albums that I personally am not gonna go back to. Everyone, I'm sure, is a fan of Honestly Nevermind. I'm honestly never minding that album. But that's besides the point. With that being said, I just want to talk about this whole shot that's happening, and I don't see Donald Glover really making a record or anything towards Drake. Maybe if he decides to come out of retirement, because he said he's working on some music, I think earlier this year, that maybe he'll throw a little 1 or 2 liner at Drake. It's going to be a little fun thing. I'm not seeing anything dramatic come from it. If it does, you'll hear it from me. But Drake, the shade king, the shady guy, he knows what he's doing, throwing little jabs at whoever wants to get it. That's just what he does. With that being said, I'd love to know everyone else's thoughts. I just had to bring this information because I thought that was wild. I'm like, here goes this guy from a few months ago talking about this was a Drake diss, and here goes Drake sitting here freaking subbing him at the concert. Like, this is wild stuff. With that being said, as always, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.